Well, hello, friends. It's your pal Tom Picklefeather, here to tell you a story that's just for kids. Warning, not for children. Hello, everybody. I got a fun story for you today. A lot of us love to play games, whether it be tabletop games or video games or sports. This story is about people who love to play a particular sport called tennis. But sometimes when people get a bit competitive, they can take a lot of the fun out of that game rather than just playing the game and having fun. We're going to talk about that in today's story, Challengers. Once upon a time, there were three friends that loved to play tennis. Their names were Tasha, Art, and Patrick. Art and Patrick were best buddies since childhood, and they always loved playing tennis. And they loved playing each other in tennis. And one day, they met a very special girl named Tasha, who also loved tennis. So they wanted to try and get to know each other. They all tried to be friends. One night, they even had a tickle fight that ended in a wrestling match. Although Art and Patrick wrestled with each other more. As time went on, Tasha was just obsessed with tennis. It's all she really thought about. She put that above her relationships, unfortunately, and that made it hard for her and Patrick, who Patrick wanted to be her boyfriend, but she cared more about tennis, unfortunately. So he was like, well, I need someone to care about me more than a sport. I just can't do this. Well, one day, Tasha was playing tennis, and she had a boo-boo on her knee, and it was a really bad boo-boo, so she had to stop playing tennis. Well, Art came, and he took care of her, and they started to fall in love, and so they became boyfriend and girlfriend, although Patrick was still in their lives. But since he didn't want to be friends with Tasha, Art took that as he didn't want to be friends with Art. So they kind of shunned Patrick for a while. Well, the years went by. Patrick didn't do too well financially, so he was living out of his car. But he still played tennis. That's how he got money from time to time. And then one day, there was what's called a tennis challenger. You see, Art wasn't doing so hot, even though he was a professional tennis player, and Tasha was concerned. So she told him to go on a challenger tour. I think that's what it's called. And lo and behold, who was there but Patrick? And so during this time, Tasha would talk to Patrick, and they would be friends behind Art's back. And Art was not happy about that. So when they played tennis together, it wasn't for fun. It was more for kind of hurt each other. But as the game went on, I think both men started to remember why they were friends. And so during the game, I think they tied. And so they hugged it out, and they were all friends again. Goes to show you. I know we all have our passions in life, but don't put those above the people. You can always get a new passion, and you can always include them. But always remember, save some time for friends and family. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this story. I want to let you know I love you, and I can't wait to see you for the next one. You take care of yourself.